I'm going to touch on qualities and skills that we look for when we're hiring new employees. But before I do that, I want to say just a couple of things about interviews, because interviews have been a really big challenge for my organization the past couple of years. So everything I'm going to tell you all, I know you already know, but I want to remind you of some things that are really, really important. Make sure you research the organization that you're interviewing for. I want you, when you come in, to know a little bit about us so you can ask good questions. Understand the job and the job qualifications, because during the interview process, I'm going to ask you about those job qualifications. And I want you to be able to answer me, whereas I know that you know what I'm talking about. Dress appropriately, and this sounds really crazy. However, most recently I had someone come in and they had on jean shorts for their interview. We want to make sure, and like when we work, we're very casual, not jeans, but we are casual. So I don't expect people to come in with their suits and ties on. However, when people come in, I do expect their clothes to be neat, their clothes to be clean, to be pressed, and for them to be presentable. Be prepared to answer open-ended questions. Sometimes people like the yes-no questions because it's very easy. When we interview you, we're going to ask you open-ended questions because we want you to talk to us. We want to hear what you have to say, so be prepared for that as well. Pay attention to your nonverbal communication. When I'm talking to you, I hope that you're making eye contact. I don't want you to look down and not ever even look at me. Make sure that you smile, appear interested. Even if you don't care about what I'm saying, at least act like you are. Leave your cell phone in the car, and that sounds crazy, but recently I interviewed someone and their cell phone was between me and him, and it rang while I was interviewing them as well. And also be on time. Be mindful of my time as well. So be on time, even be a little early. So that was just a few little things that we're having issues with, and I'm sure other organizations, when they're interviewing, they're having those same issues. So just to make you think about those things. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about qualities and skills that we look for, as well as other healthcare organizations look for. And a lot of it's going to be exactly what Jim just said. I mean, it's kind of like his speech all over. Communication skills. Communication skills are so important. With social media, most of us now are texting or we're emailing. We forget that we have to talk to people. And when you're coming into work, you're going to have to talk to people. Or you're going to have to talk to your peers. You're going to have to talk to your manager. You're going to have to talk to the clients that are coming in. So those communication skills and written as well are so very important. Have a little bit of initiative. Be a self-starter. I don't want to hire someone that comes in and every single day I have to tell them exactly what they need to do. I would rather them maybe go a little over their boundaries and me have to pull them back in, as opposed to me having to be beside them every day, because everyone has a job to do. Teamwork. Once again, he said that more than once, and I probably will too. Teamwork is so important. It is so much easier to get things accomplished with teamwork. Also, you are working with a group of people. Therefore, you have to work together to make it work. Good ethical behavior. You know, we're looking for people who are honest, who have integrity, and who have responsibility. Believe in yourself. Have some self-confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, who is going to believe in you? Then no one will. Also, I feel like that self-confidence is contagious. So if you come in and if you're really self-confident and you're working with your peers, then they may become more self-confident. Perseverance. Remember, in any job, or basically in anything that we're doing, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to take time for you to reach that goal. There's going to be tough days. There's going to be days when you think, wow, I can just get through this day. And we want to see people who are going to stick it out. Just because you had one bad day, you're not going to throw your hat in and say, oh, I'm done, I can't take any more of this. So perseverance is very important as well. We also want to see that you're going to finish what you start. And like I said, you might start on a project that's going to be a 6-month project. But we want to see that you're going to start from beginning, and then we're going to see you complete that project as well. Strong work ethic. So employees who are responsible and have that strong work ethic, then they're going to achieve the goals for themselves and for the organization, and obviously we all want our goals achieved. Flexibility and adaptability. Many years ago when I was in nursing school, I had one instructor, and every day she said, remember the F word, flexibility. You will never make it if you're not flexible. And that's so true in the workforce as well. Interpersonal skills are very important too. There's not an organization that's going to survive with people with interpersonal skills. Connectivity, you have to have the ability to connect to others. Once again, with social media, sometimes we're not doing that verbally, we're doing it with our cell phones, and that's really important. Problem-solving skills, and I touched on that too. You can work through a problem. Don't give up on yourself. Good attendance, and that sounds really crazy as well, but it's really important that you are providing good attendance for your employer, and that includes being on time. Are we all going to be late occasionally? Are we all going to miss work occasionally? Absolutely, but that shouldn't be the norm. Good manners, once again, with your dress code, with your cell phone policy, whatever, make sure you know what the policy is for that. Make sure that you know exactly what's expected of you. And then once again, I just want to reiterate the importance of the good communication and the teamwork skills. Thank you.